Welcome to Fighter Fridays. And tonight we are playing Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. I played a little bit last night, but that's it. Like, that's the only experience I had. I'm expecting this to be quite the beatdown.
I'm not just any ranger.
So let's do it. Oh, we got qualifiers. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Oh.
To defeat me, you'll have to be in complete harmony with your animal spirits, and get very lucky.
You and your weapons are no match for me. 3, 2, 1, fight!
Go, Megaforce!
Light! Yeah, I don't think so.
That doesn't actually go full screen, it just goes as far as that blast effect goes.
You have failed! God! Megazord, ready! Out of my way!
Just don't learn.
I am... Right now, I'm the character in orange and white. Cat Ranger. Not doing too good, unfortunately.
No more! You and your weapons are no match for me.
Jungle Fury Wolf Ranger. Whoa. Guess who's back?
Out of my way! Die!
Tag team. Whoa.
Terrible.
Die! Out of my way! Let me at him. Megazord, ready. Counter.
Cat Ranger. Just don't learn.
Nothing. Die.
Yeah, there's big robots like in the show, and they'll come in and do stuff. That was terrible. That was really bad. I didn't get one of their characters.
They could have been gods.
Alright, second CPU qualifying match. Same team, huh? Okay.
All right now, give it your best. I don't want any sore losers.
You and your weapons are no match for me. 3, 2,
Oh, okay, give me just a sec. See if I can quit. I don't think I can. But I'll show you the characters after this one if it gives me the option.
Guess who's back?
Which it should. I want to say it did.
This time you're mine.
You have failed to be the challenge you're looking for. Die!
It feels weird to me. I don't know if it's because it's online or if I just don't remember from yesterday. It feels weird.
Megazord, ready.
Out of my way.
I got one this time.
Dragon Zord.
Weakling.
Gotta get her out.
Go, go, Megaforce!
Dragon Zord.
Did that count? Oh no. No, it didn't.
Megazord, ready.
Nope. Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm not looking over at all. Like I'm like absorbed.
That's
I
how we
won
do
though,
it.
so
Cat Ranger style.
good stuff. All right, so yeah, let's take a minute. I'll just start this over once. Yeah, meow. Let's take a minute and talk about the characters. Okay, so this isn't like everybody that's in the game, or rather, this is everyone that's in the game currently. Not ones that they started with. We're now in season 4. We just got a new character as part of season 4, so I'll go ahead and just kind of go through. Back in the 90s, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was just the hottest thing ever. Like took the world by storm, or at least this country by storm, because in Japan, Super Sentai had been a thing for a long time. But yeah, we just loved the colorful suits and the martial arts and the big robots, and it was all just great. So a lot of these characters, for nostalgia reasons, are from that season. So yeah, Jason is from that one, the very first Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. This character is a original character who's kind of a zoner. He's based on the Black Ranger though, Zack at the time. But yeah, this character's from like another dimension and he's different. The Yellow Ranger, Trini, didn't have armor. The armor they made up for this game, but she's also from that series. Kimberly, who is called the Ranger Slayer because she's from the bad dimension, but she actually her normal costume is in the game as well. So if you just want to play like Kimberly, there you go. And I think that's it from the original series. But yeah, like, and of course Tommy was the Green Ranger, the most popular thing ever when he came out. You know, everybody loved like the Bad Ranger turned good, kind of a precursor to this whole anti-hero thing. He was one of the early ones in media. But yeah, he's like one of the stars of this game. This is actually Tommy from the bad dimension. Like he basically decided to use his power to become a god, and then he decided that was the best thing. So he was going to teach all the other dimensions how to do it, And so he just goes around defeating Rangers in other dimensions and taking their powers and saying, no, you have to rule over them because you're better than them. You know, like some typical bad guy stuff. This guy, Lord Zedd, he's actually from our series. Like there was no Japanese equivalent. He was like the second bad guy. Like Rita was based on the Japanese villain from Ranger, where Mighty Morphin comes from. She was called Bandora in that series, but he has no Japanese equivalent. He was our invention. So he's definitely a very different look compared to some of the Japanese villains. And if there are any, and there's a couple, I'll point them out. This was a bad guy from that era, Goldar. He was called Grifforzor in Ranger, the Japanese show. He's like a big golden griffin guy. He was kind of he's Japanese. Well, the character design is Japanese. If you're talking about Zedd, then yeah, he's American. The big muscly brain metal, like scary looking guy. But yeah, like. And then in Japan, his wife was this character, who I can't remember what her name was in Japanese, but in the US she was Scorpina. Just another one of the villain characters from that series. Like half the cast is from that. I think that's it though. After Mighty Morphin was over, they started doing the annual, like, let's change the designs of all the suits like they do in Japan. So this guy, Trey of Triforia, was from Zero. He's like an alien who comes to help the Power Rangers against, at the time, the Machine Empire. He's a space alien. I mean, he's got some kind of crazy, like, alien stuff going on in this game. Like his super calls lightning from the sky. Hi, Angelina. Let's see, what's next? I don't think there's anyone from Turbo or Space. Lost Galaxy. This character, Magna Defender, was just kind of started helping them out. Like he's not a ranger himself, but yeah, they do that, don't they? Isn't that sad? That doesn't happen as much. Like there's a character from season 4 who's a female villain, but she's a rubber suit monster, so she's more like Grifforza or Goldar. Yeah, this character was like a helper, a 6th Ranger guy. He had his sword that turned into a gun, and he's just very, like, has this knight quality to him, called the Magna Defender. Nothing from Lightspeed. Oh, Time Force. This one was interesting because most of the characters from this series were from the year 3000, so 1,000 years in the future. And this character, Jen, was the leader of that team from the future. So that was the first time, like, the Pink Ranger was the leader. That was kind of neat. And then, of course, that whole team had, like, a time motif to it. So, like, they look like hands of a clock. And her big super, like, she does the thing where she turns the sword like hands of a clock. Which is kind of what they did in that show. She's pretty fun. And this guy is also from that series, Eric, the Quantum Ranger. He was that 6th character. Actually, his episode was pretty good. I actually like that actor a lot. He started off as a stuntman, and now he does voiceover work. He actually voices Virgil in the Devil May Cry series, so people know him as that. But first, he was the Quantum Ranger. Yeah, Jin is pretty cool. So yeah, let's see, what came after Time Force? There's nothing from Wild Force, I don't think. Or Ninja Storm, or Dino Thunder. There's a couple of SPD characters. SPD was a series, the first series that's represented in this game from the Disney era. So after Saban lost the rights, or sold the rights to Power Rangers to Disney, they started their production in New Zealand. And this character was based off of one in the Japanese version who was like a dog man. And actually they recently made this costume, which is how he looks under the suit. So yeah, I like SPD a lot, and that's one character that everybody likes, because he's like the chief, he's like the police chief who occasionally comes out and helps them, but he doesn't do it all the time because he's way stronger than everyone else, so they didn't want it to be, too broken. But yeah, he had this, all have numbers on their chest, and his is 100, because on his debut, he takes out 100 enemies to save another character. It's pretty cool. And then this character, Kat, she is like a support character for the police squad, the Space Patrol Delta, and she's got like, you know, cat ears. Unfortunately, they don't have a costume for her under that's not morphed, but she is actually only. Okay, to answer that question, they did this in Japanese when he was first, when he morphed for the first time. They actually asked that exact question, and his answer was, "I would rather you not ask that question," and that's all they say. And that's a very Japanese answer to a question they don't want to answer. It's like, I would really like it if you didn't ask that question. But yeah, this character was featured in one episode because she only she morphs one time as a special circumstance, and she has one fight scene on the beach, and then she's not in the show anymore. So I think it's so cool that she has a character in this game. I think it's because she's a cat. It's really kind of the yeah, I imagine that's what's going on too. I almost wish they had done like a dog snout helmet, but they didn't do that. But another funny point though is, even though this outfit was the same design as the Japanese version, the character that morphs in that show, she was called Miss Swan, and she had these like swan wings that grew out of her head. She was some kind of alien. So it wasn't a cat, but it did have the kind of ear-looking things, and it was the same helmet. So it was just kind of funny that we decided, oh, we're going to go with a cat person as that character. But she definitely does the cat motif thing for this game. And she's more of a fighter. Swan, even though she did morph once, she didn't really, like, she fired lasers, but she didn't, like, do much fighting. Okay, what was next? Mystic Force. We only have one Mystic Force character, Udana, who was, she was like the mentor character, but she like lost her powers in the first episode. She's just another one of those weird entries where like she was only featured once. But I know why they brought her in, because she has ice powers, and it's very much like a fighting game thing to have like the character that freezes people. So that's her. Yeah, she's. It's funny. Her big shoulder things. That's from our version. We redesigned her suit a little bit because they used to be much smaller, but they made them gigantic for our version for some reason. I don't really know why, but they did that. What came after Mystic Force? I think there's no Operation Overdrive characters. Would it be Jungle Fury? I guess it would. Okay, my favorite character in this game, RJ. I showed you that video earlier. He is, he's like, there's the school of martial arts in that show called Pai Shui, which is like using animal spirits to, you know, find unity and do martial arts and help people and what have you, you know. And he's actually a Pai Shui master, but he left the school after, you know, finishing, and he goes to the city and opens up a pizza shop. And yeah, the main characters go to find him after their school gets attacked. Yes, the wah, yeah, that's all over the show. Yeah, and eventually he gets his own morpher, so he becomes the Wolf Ranger. Is what they call this costume. They don't say Purple Ranger; they call it the Wolf Ranger. But he's very cool. And then, actually, from that same series, this guy Daishi was the bad guy. Something interesting about Jungle Fury in particular that I love, the show was all about students and learning, and both Daishi and the main characters get better and better as the show goes on. Like, the good guys are being taught by different masters, and Daishi is being taught by different masters, so they're both getting stronger as the show goes on, and it culminates in this huge battle between Casey, the Red Ranger of that show, and Daishi at the end. It's so good. I love Jungle Fury. If you have Amazon Prime, I'd say give it a chance because it's so good. Anyway, RJ, he's my favorite character in this game. But what came after Jungle Fury? I think we're almost done with Disney. There was a wonderful series, even better than Jungle Fury, called RPM. And it doesn't even feel like Power Rangers sometimes. It's so good. It's like a different show, but that show, the story's good, the characters are good, everything's good. No representation whatsoever, except for a stage, which is kind of funny. I'll point it out if we see it, but No characters, only a stage. After RPM came Samurai, which Samurai was pretty cool because this is a bit of a spoiler if you ever decide to watch it, but the Red Ranger is this guy who comes in, and he was like studying somewhere else for the longest time, so he joins the Samurai school, the Samurai Rangers, and he's with them for a while, and they assume like he's this legendary, or not legendary, but he's this like foretold member of this lineage of like Red Rangers or Red Samurai, and he's obviously the next one, but it's actually not him. It's his sister, and this is the sister, Lauren Shiba. So the sister gets a representation in the game, and not the red guy. So I thought that was cool. But this, as far as I know, is the only female Red Ranger in the series, and that's what they did. Okay, hold on. That's a good point, and I should qualify it. I like Power Rangers for what it is, but I'm not gonna go and say the writing is stellar. It's an action show, and it's different from anything else. Like, I don't know, but I'm not gonna be like, you have to experience the story because it's well written and all these characters are great and what have you. But that season was different because I thought it was really well written, and it is worth seeing, and everything in there. It's still got the Power Ranger-y stuff, but they really went all out, and I think it's great. And it's so different than the Japanese show. I love it when they do that, and it really works. Anyway, where was I? Next after Samurai was Megaforce, which was based off of Ghost Sager, which is an angel theme show.
I'm not just
There's none of that, but when they started doing this thing when Saban got the rights back, is they would do a show and then the same show, but they're going to throw Super in there somewhere. So you had Samurai and then Super Samurai, and then Megaforce and then Super Megaforce, and then Dino Charge and then Dino Supercharge. So they just throw Super in there. But for that one in particular, they actually changed Japanese shows. Like they've only done that once, and it was this time. So they went from Go Sager to Go Kaiger. But they called it the same series, same cast. And I loved Go Kaiger. I thought it was great. It was an anniversary series. They had these little keys that looked like figurines, and they're like little they're morphing devices. They would turn the key, and then they could assume that form. So you could have a character like this that could take the powers of any previous Ranger before. So it was really kind of neat how that worked. As an anniversary series, I thought it worked really well. And this character, I don't know Gia. I didn't really watch Super Megaforce. I thought Megaforce was bad and Super Megaforce was worse, so I didn't watch it. It was like insulting to me to Go Kaiger, but the character from Go Kaiger who wore the yellow suit is great. I love her. And that's who I think of when I pick this character, the Japanese Gokai Yellow. She was great. I don't know Gia. I don't know anything about her, but that's what I have to say about her. See, who did I leave out here? This guy, Lionsgate, about, I don't know, 5 years ago. I really couldn't say. It wasn't super long ago. Did a movie for Power Rangers. And they kind of changed the look, and this is based on like that movie, and it's actually the Mighty Morphin concept, but the Lionsgate movie version. And this character in the lore is from the distant past, like 65 million years ago. During the time of the dinosaurs, there were Power Rangers then, and this is that Blue Ranger. So he's not the Billy from the movie. He's a long time ago. Oh, you saw it? Okay. So yeah, then that's Bryan Cranston's old ally. I saw it too. It wasn't bad. I rather enjoyed it. I kind of wish there was more Ranger stuff. It wasn't just like 5 minutes at the end, but I thought it was fine as a movie. I thought it would have made a decent franchise. They just didn't make any more, which unfortunately Lionsgate is pretty bad about. Okay, and the cameos. Ryu from Street Fighter got Ranger powers for the mobile game. Some mobile title, and then they brought him over to this game, and he's basically just Ryu, like from Street Fighter. He just has a Ranger outfit. It's pretty cool. Same thing with Chun-Li. It's Chun-Li. it's pretty. I think it's pretty cool. And then finally, Adam. The first Power Rangers movie that was made in the 90s. I saw it in theaters because I loved it. They got these like ninja outfits, some new powers, and this is that form of Adam. He was like the Black Ranger after Zack because the original actors had a salary dispute, and they got shipped off to a peace conference, and they hired some new actors, and this was one of the new ones. He's been around for a long time, and he's another one that does a lot of voiceover work, so you'll probably have heard his voice in other places. But yeah, that's the characters in this game. The other characters that are coming, there's Dino Charge had the villain characters. The girl Rubber Suit Monster villain character, whose name I don't remember, is coming, and then Rita Repulsa from Mighty Morphin, another Mighty Morphin representative, is coming in this game. So yeah, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 if you include Adam, and then 8 including Rita. That's like a third of the roster is from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Actually 9 if you include the movie character, because he's from that concept, even though it's a different version of him. And if you want to count Drakon, because he's still Tommy, that's 10. That's almost half the cast. But yeah. Anywho, that's the characters. Rita Repulsa. Close. Just yeah, it's really got clever with the naming. Alright, let's do it. He's saying Gia. Maybe it's Gia. I thought it was Gia. I don't know the character. Same team again.
2, 1, fight!
Yeah, Edward McEvil. Ah, why do I try that? Something that the character did that was really cool in Gokaiger, and it's her heavy attack in this game, is she would like have her sword at the end of a wire and just swing them around, which I thought was so cool.
I'm not finished yet.
You have failed. Go!
You had no chance.
Oh.
Go, Mega Force!
Yeah, that was the neat thing about Gokaiger is they had these cutlasses and these like hand cannons. It had a very piratey motif to it. But the yellow girl, whose name I can't remember, is terrible. She would often give her gun to someone else
Dragon Sword.
because she liked having the sword, and she would have a second sword because he would give her his sword in return. So I thought that was cool. They would exchange stuff. I can't believe that hit.
Megazord, ready.
Huh. That's kind of how I felt, but I feel
That's how
like
we do it.
the Gokaiger
Cat Ranger
powers had the weapons that they had, and their leader, the Gokai Red, he obviously was very good with the one pistol, one cutlass combination. So, I mean, they were all basically copies. It's funny to think about because the way Gokaiger seemed to work was like the base power, like what they had their own suits, wasn't really that great because it just didn't have that many options for what, like, didn't have as much arsenal. Their big gimmick and their big source of power was that they could change to other, like, Rangers and use their stuff. And that ended up working out. The problem was, though, they were themselves space aliens who found these keys in a chest, so they didn't know anything about the Super Sentai heroes of the past whose power they were borrowing from. So that was an opportunity for them to meet all these older actors from the series, and they would then teach these pirates from outer space how, like, they worked, like their team, where their power came from. I always thought that was really cool, and that's basically how that series was. And I loved it. As an anniversary series, it was a wonderful concept. You know what's sad? I'm accidentally swapping because I feel like a button that's heavy attack, or that should be heavy attack, is my tag button. Oh, hey, Adam. Is this a person? Yes, it is. I'm just talking. Okay. Ooh.
Come on.
Yeah, it is.
Out of sight.
Oh, he's using Adam.
Shall we dance? Follow my lead. Here's the finale.
Oh, that's a very Adam thing.
SPD, emergency.
Over here.
You're under arrest.
Ooh, ooh.
Time for some extra wolf power.
Whoops, not who I meant to bring out. Oh.
My turn. Yellow Ranger, power up.
Megazord, ready. Megazord, ready.
Oh no!
Cat Ranger.
Oh, what? I thought she beat me. I didn't think I was going to win that trade. I don't think I've ever seen her win animation.
That's how we do it, Cat Ranger style.
Level up? Okay. I did. I won my first game against a real person. Pretty wild. Oh, I'm on the right this time. Oh, level 59. Better with bananas. He likes RJ too. Oh, is this the same guy? Yeah, okay. Yeah, RJ had a signature pizza that had bananas on it.
3, 2,
So that's a reference to that series.
fight.
Why did I do that? I don't even know. So that's how she approaches. That's pretty cool. I think he's done messing around with me.
Time for action.
Jungle Beast, spirit unleashed. Oh, I'm not finished yet. I'll take care of this. Shall we dance? Follow my lead. Here's the finale. Incinerate. This is the courage of a wolf. Lunar Cyclone. Shall we dance? Follow my lead. Here's the finale.
That's a really nice looking super, whatever that is.
Not gonna happen.
Megazord, ready.
Incinerate wolf spirit lodge.
Ooh. That was a very swan move she just did.
Incinerate.
Time for it.
Yeah, it really doesn't. I don't know, it doesn't really feel.
Give me some cover.
Megazord, ready.
Come on.
Incinerate.
Oh, I'm not finished yet.
Incinerate.
Time's up.
What happened? Did I win? No, I lost. Oh, I won! Huh.
I always like to read my enemies.
Kind of surprised if it's just this guy. Like, if there just aren't that many people playing. Because, Thank you. It was the same guy again. Yeah, because, like, the fourth season just came out, so... Oh, he leveled up. That's good.
To defeat me, you'll have to be in complete
he
harmony
left.
with your animal spirits and get very lucky. And now I'm on my break.
Yeah, there's a point to this particular note. The character Burai, who was the Japanese equivalent to Tommy, actually dies in his series. So instead of Tommy dying, he just lost his powers. But he was so popular, they brought him back as the White Ranger. So he's probably been more Rangers and been in more episodes than any other actor.
3, 2, 1.
Pretty wild. Oh, here's Udana. That's that ice motif.
Not gonna happen.
Ooh. Ooh.
Jungle Beast, spirit unleashed.
Let's kick it up a notch. You and I have some unfinished business. Power Rangers, Mystic Force.
Ooh.
Go, Mega Force. Yellow Ranger, power up. Time
Just kind of threw that out. Oh, it worked. Wow.
Oh, I'm not finished yet.
all time. Cat Ranger. Go, Mega Force.
Megazord.
Are you up to the top? You take it.
They call their assists a lot. That was actually a thing in these tag combo games. You can call your assists all the time. I could do the same thing. I'm just not, because I'm not as good at using my assists properly. Is basically what it comes down to. But yeah, you have 3 people on each team, and you can call your assists pretty regularly. So you know, I could be throwing them out, and they could be throwing them out, so it gets really chaotic. And then with the Megazord out at the same time, lots of things happening. Pretty wild. Oh, this was a great episode. Forever Red. About 10 Red Rangers together. It was a great episode. They reused some Big Bad Beetleborg costumes for that episode to play the bad guys. I ate this stuff up. I told you. Like I watched it like religiously. Very into it.
To defeat me, you'll have to be in complete harmony with your animal spirits and get very lucky.
Everyone likes the bad
Time
costumes.
for Time Force.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
Let's go. Super Mega Force now, Yellow.
I don't know how to follow that up.
Under arrest. Spd emergency. You take this.
Oh, you can follow that up. I love it. Okay.
Time Force. Mystic Force.
Come on.
United for all time.
Incinerate.
No.
Super Mega Force, Yellow. You're under arrest.
Fight. Wolverine. Wolverine fight.
My turn. and I have some unfinished business.
Oh, this is gonna be overkill. And yeah, that can happen. It's not the safest thing in the world to bring assists out.
Yellow Ranger, power up!
Shoot him.
Earth's defenders never surrender.
Ooh, that's a very Neo Saban era thing to say. They got a rhyme. Okay. I got assigned gold tier. Yes, yeah, you push both tags at the same time if you have at least 2 of the little meter in the top. And that summons the big robot. So, and then the big robot attacks you have 3 attack buttons, your light, medium, and heavy, and which attack the robot does depends on which button you press whenever the robot's ready to like do something. So, there's 5 different Megazords you can choose, and each one has different commands to their different buttons. It's pretty neat. I'm not very good with it. It just is something that I use when I see it. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll fire it now. Like, I don't know how to combo with it. It just adds to the madness. All right, let's see what they're gonna throw at me. Well, I got 3 achievements. Okay, we got a Chun-Li player. Very nice, and a Lauren Chiba and Red Ranger with the dragon armor. That was a piece of DLC. All right, let's see how this goes.
All right, now, give it your best.
This is probably where I start getting
losers.
beat
Let's cut them
like
down to
crazy.
size.
Here we go. Well, that evil look is kind of a cool look for her.
Fight! Wolfweed Alpha!
Go, go, Megaforce!
Maybe I can give you the challenge.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Whoa. Incinerate! Fight! Wolfweed Alpha!
Ranger! I'll finish this!
Uh-oh.
Johnson, you're done! You can't escape!
They started doing combos on me, but I feel like they're just watching me now. I don't really know. Cause like,
Stunner!
alright, I got one. Maybe this guy will get serious now. Here we go.
Time for some extra wolf power!
Samurai fire! My turn! Samurai fire! Samurai fire!
Man, that has some absorption tactics to it.
Shiba, one flash! Shiba, Sakura, strike!
Megazord ready.
Yeah.
Better luck next time.
Very curious. But probably not the coolest way to win, but it is very indicative of like, well, I don't know how to deal lots of damage, like do the long combos like that can like touch of death, you know. Yeah. It happens.
To defeat me, you'll have
I
to
expect
be
it'll be
complete
happening a
harmony
lot.
with your
That was like, I don't
spirits
expect to
and get
lose like
very
that a lot. I guess he must have been practicing his defensive tactics because I don't really know what I'm doing, and it's pretty obvious.
2, 1, fight!
It's forfeit time! Cat stunner!
Oh, I can't believe that hit me.
Oh, I'm not finished yet.
Cat stunner!
Wow.
Go,
A
go,
lot of chip
Megazord!
damage.
Yellow Ranger power up!
Wasn't good.
On my mark.
Time for action!
Ignition knuckle! Ignition knuckle!
Super Mega Force
On my
yellow!
mark.
Oh, it's a counter. I don't think this is gonna hit. Oh, it did hit. Okay. Yeah, thankfully I learned last night when I was studying how to play RJ that his little like charging fist attack becomes projectile invincible once it's charged up. So he just kept shooting and then I was ready to full screen punch him. It worked a couple of times, so yay. Yeah, that Lost Galaxy Wild Force to Wild Force era was very much a yeah. Same guy? Looks like it. Okay. Fatality? We don't kill. This is Power Rangers. They have boo-boos. They go home and they put band-aids on them and they're all good. Or if they're rubber suit monsters, then they blow up and then they're done.
Now, give it your best. I don't want any sore losers.
3, 2, Fight!
Ignition knuckle!
I need to learn.
Cat Ranger. My turn. Yellow Ranger,
This is
power up.
way too much. Yeah. I don't know how to follow that up. Okay, just the shooty gun, I guess. Okay, you kind of can. All right.
Yellow Ranger,
Oh,
power
gonna
up.
eat this. All right, I gotta switch out.
SPD, emergency.
Oh, that has invulnerability too. Dive kick. It's okay, I'm learning when he has to reload. He's gonna run out of wall in a minute here.
Cat stunners.
Jungle Fury
On my
Wolf
mark.
Ranger! Ignition knuckle!
Morphin' time.
Not that one.
Jungle Beast, Spirit Unleashed! Ignition knuckle! Ignition knuckle! Whoa.
On my mark.
Yeah. He doesn't have much in the way of tactics except shoot, backdash, shoot, backdash, shoot. And then it's just like, I'm coming, and then eventually I get to him, and then it's just like, bah, 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 bah. And yeah, that's not the most exciting, but it works. And I agree. More color variation, more color variants. It's always like yellow, blue, red, black, green, black or green, and then yellow. Wait, pink, right.
2, 1.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Fight!
Ooh, we got combos. This is what I was expecting. Wow, you can grab out of that. This is what I was expecting.
Your time is up.
There are some colors that have never been used. Oh wow, they got a big shiny blue metal. Like brown, they've never used brown. Like, I don't know, brown's probably not the coolest color, but they never used that. You know, they don't have like some... He's pretty great. I mean, like I said, if you get the chance, if you have Amazon Prime, or you get like a free preview or something, you know, give it a watch, check it out. If you can tolerate Power Rangers, like, that's one of the better seasons. Like, I really like it. If you like Power Rangers, you know, that sort of action-y martial arts, special effects. That's what it is. Is it this guy again? Maybe.
Ignition knuckle! Ignition knuckle!
What are you doing, sir? Yeah, that I looked up that actor recently to see if he was still acting, because they didn't get him for this game, even though he's done video games before. He's actually in a New Zealand, or no, he's not now, but he was in a New Zealand comedy drama about these like safecrackers. He plays one of the main characters. It's pretty cool. I haven't watched it yet, but I plan to. It's on Peacock, which is like NBC one.
Jungle Fury Wolf Ranger!
Not Wolf.
SPD, emergency!
Megazord ready.
Oh, so weird. I don't think this is gonna hit. That was it?
That's how we do it. Cat Ranger
You know, I
style.
haven't been paying attention what the stages have been. This stage is from SPD, hence the giant dog-shaped police headquarters that says SPD on it. No, that guy from before, this guy, just beat me like crazy. That was a super loss. That wasn't even the match. That was like, I got to watch myself get comboed 3 times. That was what that was. Hey, we got a Kruger. Speaking of SPD. And a Ryu player. Oh, I hit the double digits at some point. I wasn't even paying attention.
All right now.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
Okay, this stage is from the Lionsgate movie.
Is this all you've got, defender of the galaxy?
Back off.
Ooh, that was good.
Morphin' time!
I tried to cut that, but it didn't happen.
Time for action!
I'll take it easy.
yeah, we're both
Saw that
we're both
coming.
SPD characters.
Of the galaxy.
Uh-oh. Gonna eat that. Oh, no, I didn't. Nice. Sorry, boss.
I got next.
Oopie.
Jungle Beast, spirit unleashed.
Ooh, he back as hard on me.
Now we dance.
Step back.
Megazord, ready.
You have
Oh! Oh, I can't believe it! I thought for sure his would have beat mine. And thank you. I can't believe that one. Like, he did a super and I did an EX and mine won. I can't believe it. Crazy. Yeah, Mighty Morphin had a long series because they basically took 3 Super Sentai shows and used the same suits and actors for all of them. And it eventually got pretty absurd, where like they would barely use any Japanese footage just because they couldn't. It was pretty funny. All they could use were the swords, because the suits were completely different. And you got to see these like really weird looking turtleneck suits, because our suits weren't very good. They looked really funky.
Animal spirits and get very lucky.
Eventually our suits became better.
Forfeit time.
Like, not better than the Japanese, but better, more like the Japanese. Oh my god.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Too easy.
That was a stun move, good. Why was my medium not coming out? It's throwing me off. That's not gonna counter. Alright, let's bring someone else in.
Check this out. Cat stunners.
That was a shutout, is what that was. I'm starting to understand the combo system a little bit better, but
That's how we do it.
Yeah.
Cat Ranger style.
I was bullying that guy and I felt a little bad. Ooh. Oh, wow. Oh no, I was looking at my team. I'm all evil, curiously enough. I think that's just how it's gotten to this point. But Cat's not evil. I haven't
Alright
faced
now, give
another
it your
Cat
best.
Ranger player yet.
I don't want any sore losers.
To defeat me, you'll have to be in complete harmony with your animal spirits.
Cat's pretty
And get
awesome, I
very
gotta
lucky.
say. They even did the scene where like she pulls out the abacus. It was pretty good, her episode. Ooh, that was not good. Okay, I'm the evil Wolf Ranger. I gotta remember that.
Spd, emergency.
I don't know what her buttons are. Or, ooh. Ooh.
Go, go, Megaforce.
Wow, they just came right on down, didn't they?
Incinerate.
Ooh. Do whatever you want after that.
Courage of a wolf. Lunar cyclone.
Oh, I almost lived. Oh, I did live. Oh, not after
Ready,
that.
Rangers? Shadow. Shadow. Slash.
Ooh.
Is this all you've got?
Ignition knuckle.
Whoa. Spd.
Incinerate. Incinerate.
Time for action.
Yeah.
Right there.
Hey, there's her super. It's pretty cool looking.
Fire.
She does her little, like, clock hands business. That's fun.
Time for some extra wolf power. Incinerate. This is the courage of a wolf. Lunar
Ooh,
cyclone.
wouldn't that have been something? He had a whole other character too, though. Yeah, she's part of Time Force, and like their like swords were clock hands, and
I always like to leave
They did a
my
lot of,
enemies
like-
with a confusing thought.
the Japanese footage was really weird actually, because it was like time manipulation, like with the camera work, and I can't say it was, you know, I can't say it aged well, but yeah. Excuse me. All right. Man, I kind of wish they'd switch me back. I feel like everyone ends up evil if you like play online long enough,
Give it your best.
because no one gets to keep the default costumes for long.
2, 1, fight!
Super Megaforce, yellow.
Okay, that doesn't work.
This time you're mine.
Oops, that wasn't the active character. Oops, not what I meant to do.
You and
Oh, I'm not finished yet. You're not supposed to.
are, the harder they fall. This is the courage of a wolf! Lunar Cyclone!
On my mark.
Oh, I'm gonna eat this.
Check this out.
Oh, now you're in trouble.
Megazord, ready.
Oh, down, that's it.
We will do this together!
My turn.
Jungle Beast, Spirit Unleashed! Incinerate!
Oh, magic pixel.
Release the power!
Eyes on target.
Wolfweed Alpha!
Time's up.
Oh, did I lose? I think I may have lost. Oh, I won. Okay.
And now I'm on my break.
I don't know if I like that evil look. I don't know if I like any of the evil looks though. Like, there's other variations they could have done from the show. It may not have worked for all characters, but there were others they could have done. I think it would have been kind of neat. Oh, thank you. Man, it's weird how, like, half the stream can go by and it not feel like it's been that long. But yeah, we've been going. Oh, hey, Daishi in some weird off-color.
To defeat me, you'll have to be in complete harmony. with
We're
your
back in the
animal
distant
spirits
past
and
again
get very lucky.
from the Lionsgate movie.
To action!
Yeah, after Tommy lost his powers, he gave Jason his shield.
Time for action. Perfect time.
Oh, right, counter.
Time for some extra wolf power! Incinerate!
Elements do.
Incinerate!
Check this out. You take this.
Fight! Wolf wheel! Wolf wheel! courage of a wolf! Lunar Cyclone!
He wasn't close enough to do full damage. Daishi, go away. We're here to save the day. I'm sorry, that's the line from the opening. I was about to say, that's a very friendly throw for Daishi. Ooh, wow, that's a lot of armor he got.
Jungle Beast, Spirit Unleashed!
That is very difficult to block.
I'm not finished yet.
Megazord, ready.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good at all.
Maybe I
Stunner.
can give you the challenge you're looking for.
That's it.
Time's up.
I was doing okay for a bit there, but then I got beat up at the
I
end.
always like to leave my enemies with a confusing thought.
That's very much an RJ line. Man, they need more of these little like fun facts. I keep seeing the same ones. Power Rangers changed hands 4 times. It was Saban, and then Disney, and then Saban again, and now Hasbro has the rights to Power Rangers. So the last couple of ones we've had, Beast Morphers and Dino Fury, have been the Hasbro era.
All right, now, give it your best.
And it's actually premiering on
already
Netflix,
sore
even though,
losers.
like, while Netflix used to have the whole series, now they only have a few of them, and then the rest of them apparently are on Amazon. So, pretty cool.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Whoa.
Oh no! He was like, I'm done. That combo was too long. I give up.
And now I'm on my
They call that a rage quit in the industry. That's what that was. They did. Yes, that did happen. After RPM, which was amazing, they did 1 year of let's just air Mighty Morphin again. And then,
To defeat me, you'll have to
oh,
be in
speaking of
complete
RPM,
harmony with
this
your
is the
enemies
stage.
and
Okay,
be very lucky.
just to tell you how different this series was, the story of this season was this rogue AI took over the entire world, and there's only one city left standing, and it's Corinth. And it's that dome city back there that's got the barrier around it. So it was this post-apocalyptic story, and it was so good. I cannot praise it enough. Like, seriously, if you're only going to watch one, let it be RPM.
You're done.
Oh, they didn't do it right away. They it took a couple of years of making like not great shows, but yeah.
SPD, emergency.
Oh hey, another Cat Ranger. Oh, we got dive kicks. We both did it. That's funny. We both did it faster.
Cat stunner.
Powered up. Megazord.
Cat stunners.
I'm gonna eat this. And then she's gonna eat a boot. I like how Laura Bailey played Chun-Li again, like she did in Street Fighter 4. But for whatever reason, after Marvel Infinite, Laura Bailey isn't Chun-Li anymore. It's really weird. But she is in this game. So it's curious. Oh, this may not hit the pink ranger, but I hope it does. Nope. Okay.
I'll finish this. Long Time for
Wow, I thought I'd get a free throw. Not so much. How do I follow that up? I guess there must be a way to do it. Kind of.
Oh, you're not finished yet.
hold it right there.
That's true, it probably would stun a cat. Oh no! I don't think this is gonna hit. Waited too long.
You and I have some unfinished business.
Megazord. Ready.
Yeah. It was close-ish. The problem is, I need to get at least as good with Cat and Gokai Yellow as I am with RJ, and I'm just not there yet. I need to figure out, I need to look up her name real quick though, because that's gonna drive me crazy. I'm just gonna type Gokai Yellow in Google and remember what her name was. Luca! That was her name. Luca Milfi. I'll post a picture in the chat. I don't know if that'll work. I don't think they'll let me do that. I'll post a picture on Twitter later. But Luca is her name. So if I call her Luca, I'm referencing the Gokai Yellow instead of the Super Mega Force that the Power Rangers was. Because Luca is super cool, and I remember one of the first things we get to know her character, because she's like very like, psh. But they first get to Earth and they don't have any money, so they can't buy anything. And like, so the captain brings them to this jewelry store, and he looks at Luca, and he's like, and she's just like, oh, fine. And then she like pulls like one of her gems off of something she has, like some piece of treasure, and then just puts it down. And apparently it's enough to buy out the whole store. It's just pretty crazy. Oh, this is just cruelty. Oh, Lord Zedd. Oh, wow. I gotta switch him out, he's gonna be in trouble in a second. Yeah. Oop, bye bye, Lord Zedd. Oh, it's Ryu without the helmet. I love it. Yeah, one of the few characters they can show without the helmet because I bet they don't have the rights for the character likenesses. Like, unless they're like dog monsters, you know, then it's okay. But like the actress who played Cat, they probably couldn't get her. Like, I mean, they probably wouldn't try, honestly. Oh, that's not projectile.
Go, go, Mega Force!
Hang on a sec. I'm in the middle of that. Sorry, give me just a sec. But I guess it's good news, so yay! Give me just a sec. Ooh.
Yellow Ranger power
I
up!
don't think this is gonna hit. Nope. Ah.
Super Mega Force yellow!
Megazord, ready. Megazord, ready.
Oh, I thought mine was still up, but no. Not at all. Oh, that's terrible. That's it. Okay. Let's see. Oh, you got to her! Very nice! Congrats! Good job!
Defenders never surrender!
Yeah, I would have really liked had they could have done something so cool if they had followed Gokaiger more closely and done an anniversary special. Like you know, had the alien pirates coming in, but like limit themselves to what we had, like our Rangers. Like, don't go beyond us, because in Japan they had like 35 years of history to go back to. So we only had like, I don't know, 15, 20? So don't use their suits, but we did use their suits, and we gave them weird names, but it wasn't nostalgic because we've never seen them before. And they hardly used old actors, which I thought was a real shame.
Samurai fire! Yes! Samurai fire! Back off! Samurai fire! Back off! Slap! It's morphin' time! Cheetah! Back off! Slap!
That was a
Samurai
lot.
fire! Samurai symbol power! Seal! Samurai fire! Rangers together!
Well, I didn't have Super Bar at all. I thought I did.
Samurai fire!
That pulls in so much. I don't know how to evade it. Terrible. ideally they're balanced. I don't know that they are in this game necessarily. I don't know the tiers though, because I just don't. Like, I don't know who's considered better or worse than other characters.
I am the Red Ranger.
Oop, oh, that's gonna take her out.
And your downfall.
Ready.
Samurai fire. Samurai fire.
Incinerate.
Rangers together. Samurai forever.
That's it. I hate that so much. That Neo Saban era, like, you know, let's rhyme in couplets. I hate it. Rangers together, samurai forever. I hate it. This is what came after RPM. It was such a slap in the face. It's like, hey, Saban got the rights back. What are they gonna do? Produce garbage. I'm sorry. I'm being really, really mean to samurai, but something interesting about the Saban era the first time is they mostly hired like martial artists and stuntmen. Lauren Shiba. And then starting with Disney, they were looking more for actors who could do martial arts, but the acting was most important. But then the Neo Saban era came along, and they decided, let's not hire martial artists or actors, let's just find some models we can get on the cheap. And that's what they did, I feel like. But I'm being very mean. I shouldn't be like that. Some people, I'm sure, love the Neo Saban era, so I shouldn't be mean. Oh, is she? Okay. Don't stop blocking, kids. Alright, Daishi. I dropped it.
Check this out. It's time to get stuck. Samurai fire. Back off. Back off. Samurai fire. Samurai fire.
I'm not finished yet.
Let's go.
Megazord, ready.
Oh, I'm gonna eat this. Yeah, Power Rangers is great. I think I haven't given Dino Fury a chance. Maybe I'll watch it because, like, I actually thought Beast Warfers was decent. I just didn't really have a lot of time to watch it anymore.
I can give you the challenge of the
Spirit of Goliath, feel my wrath.
Oh, that was silly.
Megazord, ready.
Oh, that's not good. I think I might hit him. Nope. You see those red numbers counting down, and suddenly you got to get super offensive. But that's when they open themselves up. It happened to me, and that time I did it to this guy.
Earth's defenders never surrender.
I don't like it even when I do it. I don't like it. I did like in Gokaiger, their thing when before they start their fights, they would say, "Let's make it showy," like put on a show, which I totally co-opted for Leo when I used to do Bogue. Because it's like, let's make it a show. That was direct from Gokaiger. So, little fun fact about how to Final Fantasy 14
Give it your
RP.
best. I don't want any sore losers.
3, 2, 1.
Foot wheel. Wolf wheel.
Don't stop blocking.
Mega Force.
Oh, that's funny. That's a fun move.
Spd emergency.
I don't know if this is gonna hit. Kind of.
You take this.
Crush. Incinerate. Wolf. Spirit. Rush. This is the
Ooh.
courage of a wolf.
That's a good follow-up. It's gonna do a lot of damage.
I'm not finished yet.
Wolf wheel.
Megazord, ready.
Ooh. That's good. That's a good combo. We're gonna go here.
Incinerate.
Spirit of the lion, feel my wrath.
Oh.
Spirit of the lion, feel my wrath. Megazord, ready.
That's it. Oh no, look what you've done. Well, it's okay because you did 4. You did 2 couplets. You didn't do just 1 couplet and call it a day. So I can forgive that. Very nice. I'll give that an A for acceptable instead of no good. Killer llama, interesting.
It's forfeit time.
That outfit is so classic.
To defeat me, you'll have to be in complete harmony with your animal spirits and get very lucky.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
This is the
Oh,
courage
this is
of
gonna
a
hit.
wolf.
Oh, it did hit. Wow. Okay then. I mean, you gotta block low, buddy.
Stand down. Release the power.
Time for action. Cat stunner.
I think this really is only good in the corner. Huh. Teleport was just happening.
Super Mega Force Yellow.
Megazord ready.
That's that. Oh man.
Earth's defenders never surrender.
Pretty much living in the gold 4, which I guess is about right. Oh hey, we got a White Ranger. The White Ranger's an interesting case because it's literally just the Green Ranger, just in a different skin. The same moveset though, which it's the same person, so it works.
It's morphin' time.
I don't know if they'll do that with his Red Ranger from Zeo, Red Ranger from Turbo, and Black Ranger from Dino Thunder, because he played all those characters, but we'll see. Alright, enough wowing. Oh man, he's doing a lot of flying. There's a lot of flying happening.
Jungle Beast, Spirit Unleashed.
I don't know when it happened though. I got the good RJ again.
Tag team.
Cat Ranger.
Megazord ready.
Oh, the tail got me.
Zero in on my coordinates.
Oh wow, even the super's different. Okay, it's effectively the same, but it looks like his Tiger Zord. That's pretty cool. Alright, I gotta hand it to him for that one. I gotta hand it to him. Gold 4 is my rank online. I started at Gold 5 when I finished my qualifier, but I've been living at Gold 4 ever since, I feel like.
This is
I'm gonna eat this.
Lunar Cyclone.
Well, good job, Luca.
Challenge of the Dude,
The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Whoa. Dude. Wolf weed.
I guess? I'm not sure. I hope it's not, because then I feel like I'm doing really bad.
I always like to leave my enemies with a confusing thought.
Yeah, there was the occasional season that were Power Rangers that would completely depart from the Japanese source material. And sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. Usually it didn't, but when it did... the Mega Gala. There's giant robots at that one. It's a giant robot costume ball. You know, there's some characters that I'm never seeing. There was that one Udana that I saw on one stage. I only saw one Atom player.
We have here.
I don't believe I've seen any.
To defeat me, you'll have to be in complete
I feel like
harmony
there was
with your
another
animal
cat that I
spirits
saw.
And get very lucky.
3, 2, 1.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Wolf weed. Fight. Ignition knuckle.
Is this all you've got? I call it. You have lost this battle. Slap slash.
It's morphin' pit.
Shadow Ranger you.
Sorry, boss.
Super Mega Force Yellow.
Thank you.
Earth's defenders never.
Yeah, I only saw one guy who was like really good, and everyone else has been just kind of like, huh, this guy's a pretty high rank. Interesting. Oh hey, there's a Udana. I was just saying I haven't seen any Udana players except for that one. I also haven't seen any Goldars except for that AI guy. No Scorpina, no... Well, I saw the one Lord Zedd. It's like, where are the bad guys? I think there was only one Dracon, too.
Mystic Force.
Oh, go! Whoa. Whoa. The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Go, go, Mega Force! Mystic Force!
I've got this.
Yellow
I
Ranger
don't think I'm gonna
power
smack him. Really? Huh. Interesting. That surprises me. She must be difficult to use. That's why I know one at my level's using
Guess
her.
who's back?
Check this out! Cat Stunner!
This will do a lot of damage.
It's Force time!
Power Rangers Mystic Force!
Wow. She did good though. Ooh. Wow.
Incinerate! Spirit Rush!
Are you up to the top?
Oh, go!
I forgot my combos. I got close though, man. That always hurts when it's close. And there's no rematching. You just get right back in the queue.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I'm not just any ranger. Not by a long shot. Quantum leap. Vaporize.
Oh.
Acceleration.
SPD, emergency!
Quantum leap. Vaporize.
Jungle Beast! Spirit Unleashed! Incinerate! Wolf Wheel! Fight! Wolf Wheel! Crush! Incinerate! Spirit! Wolf Wheel! Wolf Wheel! Fight!
Morphin'
Wolf
time!
Wheel! Wolf Wheel! Wolf Wheel! Wolf Wheel! Fight! Crush! Show me what you got. Present for you. how we dance. Follow my lead. Here's the finale. Be right back. Present for you.
Come on.
Let's drop.
Acceleration.
Let's go!
Maximum. Maximum.
Megazord.
Acceleration. Maximum. Maximum. Quantum leap. Vaporize. Maximum.
Ignition knuckle.
Airplane.
Hey.
I think I'm still lost. Yeah. Closer, but not quite.
And now I'm on my break.
Yeah, the shooty ones are difficult for me to deal with because I tend to prefer rushdown playing style. Go back to Fortnite, wow. Oh, a treaty player. I haven't seen this Dragon Ranger Armor Yellow Ranger business yet. That's a new one. Lots of Tommy on this team. Both the good and the evil one. Well,
To
the
defeat me, you'll have to be
evil
in
one
complete
and the less
harmony with
evil
your animal
one.
spirits, and get very lucky.
It's okay, I'm an evil variant too.
Bow before your lord.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
Seriously?
I don't think this is gonna hit.
Courage of a wolf.
Oh, it did.
Lunar cyclone.
It's morphin' time!
Mine! Mine!
I need to learn how to use Luca. I don't know how to use her right now.
Earth's defenders, never
Yeah, you see that
surrender.
spot on her belt that looks like a little figurine is standing there? They could tap the top of it, like with their thumb, and it would spin around and reveal one of their ranger keys. They'd pull it out and like flip it open and that'd be the key, and then they'd stick it in their morpher and turn it, and then they could turn into that other ranger form. That's pretty cool. You know, these series, even in Japan, were very much to sell toys, so all their stuff looks like toys. so that people will go out and buy those toys, like that flute dragon dagger
All right, now,
toy,
give it your best.
that wolf morpher toy. Oh yeah, you better believe it. Oops, not what I meant to do. This is my timing.
Magical source?
Oh no,
Force.
this might do me in.
My turn.
Oh no.
Earth's defenders never surrender.
That might have been a legitimate disconnect, but I'm not sure. Yep, talking about Forever Red again. I wonder if the Forever Red would be as good if you don't know the characters, though, because like if half the cast from that special are like strangers, it might not feel very much like a special deal, like the big deal that it was. Like 10 years of Red Rangers coming together, and they have like all these big like whoa, it's this guy moments, and it could just be like I don't know who that is. It's kind of funny to think about. Because like a good 3/4 of the episode, they're not in suits. It's just the actors. So it's neat to see them interacting with each other. But if you don't know them, it's like
I will right all wrong.
yeah. Well, it was for fans at the time. I mean, that was not a good thing to do. Keep forgetting to low light, not crouching light, not just light.
SPD.
Stick it on the knot. Super Mega Force Yellow.
Time Pink is pretty good in this one. Jen. Hit missile. Man, it still comes out. She fired it. She's got the cool mannerisms that Lucas got. Maybe Gio was cool. I don't know.
I'm bringing you to justice. Shadow. Slash. Shadow.
United for all time. Go, Mega Force.
Shadow strike.
That didn't combo.
Megazord, ready.
Shadow strike.
We've got to work together.
Ooh.
Jungle Fury Wolf Ranger.
I messed it up again when it counted because I had both of them in there.
SPD emergency. Cat stunners.
Megazord ready.
Shadow front. Check. Upper. Shadow. Upper.
Ooh.
Shadow. Upper. Shadow. Upper. Shadow Saber.
Power Rangers, Mystic Sword.
Spirit Rush! Incinerate!
I don't know. Oh yeah, I didn't win.
You're no match for the power of magic.
There were two opportunities I had when I could hit multiple people with a full combo, and I dropped both of them pretty quick. So yeah. We got Ryu, and RJ's popular. He's very good, so I pick him because I like the character,
Give
but
it your best.
like from the show, but like as a like fighting style, his style's very cool too. So I can see why a bunch of people play him.
2, 1, fight.
There's some craziness happening. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. There's some craziness going on. Oh, there's some nonsense happening with the effects.
Spirit Unleashed! Spirit Unleashed! This is it.
Oh, there's some craziness happening.
Spirit Unleashed!
Yellow Ranger power up.
I thought I was blocking.
Maybe I can.
Jungle Fury Wolf Ranger!
That was a weird match. There was some nonsense happening with the rollback. The connection was pretty bad. That was pretty intense.
Earth's defenders never surrender.
Pretty intense. We got Quantum Ranger.
I'm not just any ranger. Not by a long shot.
Got combos.
Gotcha!
My turn.
For you. I'll be back. Clear shot. See ya.
That move, man.
Maximum ninja power.
I think the only thing that she ever did that was particularly cat-like is I think she hissed once. Wow, that's a death yell. Did you hear that? That's wild.
Looks like I
That's
have
good.
to bail you out.
Go, go,
Maximum! Maximum! Dude, acceleration!
Yellow
This is
Ranger
gonna hit
power up.
anything.
Maximum!
Spirit unleashed.
Maximum!
Ignition knuckle. Wolf wheel. Incinerate. Incinerate. Wolf spirit. Dodge. Wolf wheel. Wolf wheel. Two. Wolf wheel. Fight.
Check this out. Emergency.
Incinerate. Wolf spirit. Dodge. Wolf wheel. Wolf wheel. Wolf wheel. Fight.
Go, go, power.
I think I might have won, maybe? Yeah. Man, that's, when they run the clock like that,
Never surrender.
let's see. 39 more minutes until I finish the stream. So there's still a little time left to hang out and range some more power.
I'm not just any ranger. Not by a long shot.
Got you covered.
Appreciate it.
Be right back.
Ah, that move again. I did not miss that. Man, this is bad. I choke under pressure. Like, once the other guy is out and it's time for me to actually capitalize, then I can't. I just don't do my thing properly.
Maximum. Maximum. Formation sword. Formation sword. Maximum.
Man,
Maximum.
she needs to be able to go on all fours.
Fury Wolf Ranger.
Hypercharge.
Ignition Knuckle.
Acceleration. Maximum. Maximum. Maximum.
Not to use her, but
Maximum.
Super Mega Force, hello!
Maximum. Quantum leap. Vaporize. Dude, acceleration.
Check this out!
Maximum. Quantum leap. Vaporize. Maximum. Stick together.
Shall we dance? Follow my lead. Here's the finale.
oh, not good.
Shall we dance? Follow my lead.
Acceleration. Formation air blade.
Chipped.
Maximum.
A cool guy.
I've got a mission, and anyone who gets in my way is gonna be sorry.
Super Mega Force. Good. Alright. I gotta figure out what to do about that, because I don't know how to travel across the screen as Cat. I'm sure she has a way. Like, her mobility is implied, I feel like. I feel like I have some tools with Luca, but with... Like, I know what to do with RJ, but if he's out, I just don't even know how to get close to, like, Quantum Boy, Eric. So, it's one of those things. I need more power over Quantum. But I'll lab it before next time, assuming that next time something doesn't come along, because something very well might. We know how this is when they get in the world of fighting games. Hey, we got a Lord Zedd player. Well, that's fair.
To defeat me, you'll have to be in complete
not quite that
harmony
bad.
with your animal spirits. And
Let's go! Spd emergency!
I don't even know what to do with that. I think he's just gonna hit me. Take that. I think I'm gonna get him. Nope. Alright, I got one.
Time for some extra wolf power.
Wait, eat this. Oh no. Ah. A lot good it's gonna do now. That's good. Low attacks after that. A little bit better, but
Earth's
yeah,
defenders never surrender.
no good. I feel like people like that stage. I don't know if it's... I don't know if you can actually choose it, though. Like, I feel like the stages are just being picked at random. Hey, we got a Scorpina. Let's see how the top-tier character in this game plays.
All right now, give it your best. I don't want any sore losers.
The name's Scorpina, and I'm your worst nightmare.
3, 2,
Oh dear.
Triple storm.
Shall we dance? Follow my lead. Here's the finale. This is it. Maximum ninjetti. Incinerate. Wolf Spirit Rush.
Super Mega Force Yellow. Time for action.
Megazord, ready.
Let's go.
I did it. I won the match.
Earth's defenders never surrender.
Here's a fun fact. Because this game is Power Rangers, specifically, you cannot get this game in Japan. They just can't. It kind of messed up, because I don't think they have a like Super Sentai fighting game of this quality, and I don't know that they're going to get one, which is kind of a shame. I would like to think they're localizing the hell out of it, and there's going to be a Super Sentai battle for the grid, and I would like to get that as well, but I don't know if it's going to happen. But the point is, as it stands, you cannot get this game in Japan. It sucks.
Second storm! Second storm!
Oh, we're seeing some Scorpion and stuff now. Let's get her out of there.
Second storm! Second This is gonna hurt.
Jungle Fury Wolf Ranger.
Go, Mega Force! This is gonna hurt. Yeah. Second storm!
Time for some extra wolf power.
I'm gonna get beat up because I keep switching into him when I don't need to.
Here's the finale! Morphin' time! You don't like miss me? Second storm! Let chaos reign! Circuit breaker! Circuit! You take this! Circuit storm!
Oh, I got him. This is gonna hurt.
Megazord ready.
Time for action!
Let's finish this. Maximum Ninjetti.
That death screen, man.
That's how we do it, Cat Ranger style.
Very good. Yes. Ninjetti? Oh yeah, that's the name of their ninja power that they got, both in the movie and in the series eventually. Yeah, they got new coins with like animal insignias on them, and Adams was the frog, and he was all bummed out about it at first. So it was kind of funny, which apparently was an ad lib that was not in the original script, but they liked it, so they kept it in the movie. So hey, good stuff. Oh, because I said very good, and then Izzy said very good, like, right after. I just thought that was funny. It's bad. It's like, I'm very, like, I get very tickled when people imitate me. To me, it's very funny.
To defeat me, you'll have to be
Because it kind of calls me out in a sense, and I end up laughing at myself. It's just one of those things.
Ignition knuckle.
How do I play this character again? Maybe this guy will teach me. Oh, he's got combos. Look at that. Yeah, he's got combos.
Step back.
Oh yeah, that's it. I'm done.
Super Mega Force Yellow!
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
He's got combos.
This is the courage of a wolf. Lunar Cyclone.
And may the power protect you all.
You do a long combo and Zordon comes in and tells you you did a good job. Wow, I thought I escaped for a second. Forget it.
Ignition knuckle. Incinerate.
Oh. He's got combos. Oop, that's not a combo.
Jungle Fury Wolf Ranger. Incinerate. Dude, this is the courage of a
Oh, that's
wolf.
good Indian, I think.
Lunar Cyclone.
Alright, got his first character.
Formation airplane. Formation sword.
Yeah, that's it. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. That was the other guy. That was not me. I was getting beat up.
My way's gonna be solid.
That was not me. No, I didn't have the combos. He had the combos. He's a casual master, which is interesting for the. I did not realize that that was an RJ thing. So very cool. Robert James is what RJ stands for. Really creative there. I would have went with Roosevelt Jefferson and said like his parents were just obsessed with U.S. presidents. But Robert James, that's his name. Oh no, you're good. It's fine. It would have been funny and also mean, but also it was sad because I was getting beat up. Oops, don't push that button.
Incinerate. Fight. Wolf Alpha.
Go, Mega Force!
Ooh.
Yellow Ranger
This might do
power
it.
up. Yellow Ranger power up.
Final wave! That's something that happened during their finisher in Gokaiger. So if that made no sense. But that's what that move was in Japan.
Time for action.
Oh, I'm Evil Cat Ranger, wow. And I just lost to RJ. That's pretty cool. That didn't help me. That helped him. Ah. Oh, what happened? What happened? I thought I had started a combo, and then my character blew up for some reason. I don't know what happened. That hurt my feelers. I was doing really good, and then I lost. That's what happened. I even hit him with Final Wave, man. Thought I was gonna finish it with him, but it didn't happen. The Jason, man, was too good. Couldn't hang. Beat all my characters. Oh yeah, Minecraft. That's one that I'm still Evil Cat. I think we actually had this conversation. I was talking about how I never really got into Minecraft, but it's a super popular game. I mean, Steve is in Smash Ultimate, so that says anything. He's definitely like Minecraft has definitely gone into the history books in gaming history, and it's not going anywhere.
I don't want any sore losers.
I feel like his
Don't
lines
never
are
give
more
up without a
evil
fight.
when he's in his evil costume.
3, 2, 1, fight!
Ooh.
Let's take it up a notch.
Evil Cat. Come on, Cat, do something. Oh no. Okay, I can live with this. Not the character I wanted to bring out. Oh, I keep doing that.
Check this out.
Also, not the character I wanted to bring out.
Super Mega Force Yellow.
Final Wave!
Snow Blizzard.
Yeah, shooting the air when she's on the ground, and shooting the ground when she's on the air. That's how you play. Really trick him.
Source, Mystic Force.
Alright, now I can bring RJ out. See, I'm really good at summoning the character that I don't want to come out because she's still trying to heal.
Maybe I can give you the challenge.
Ignition Knuckle!
What is happening? Final win!
Hold it right there. Eat fire.
Yeah, chip damage.
I always like to feed my enemies with confusing thoughts.
Very nice indeed. See? See, she did it again. Alright. I don't feel like I've seen a Cenozoic Blue Ranger in a while.
Super Mega Force Yellow. Check this out.
I've got this.
Yeah. I'll start pushing buttons quick, because they'll be pushing buttons. Not the button I wanted to be pushing right then, but oh well. I'll take what happens, because I was indeed pushing that very button.
Jungle Fury
For the grid! Wolfweed!
It's morphin' time. Yellow
Oh,
Ranger
that's not gonna
power
work.
up.
See, that would have been the time to do it, but I don't have it anymore.
Spd emergency.
That's such a good one.
Time for some extra wolf power! Incinerate! This is the courage of a wolf! Lunar Sight!
Nice finish. You see, in many fighting games, if you finish with a super, there's this big flashy screen nonsense.
And now I'm on
And
my
now it's like, sit there in silence for a few seconds. KO. Presentation is an important thing to win over the casual audience. I feel like that's a lesson this game could learn, but you know, it's a fine game. I'm not saying don't, you know, it's not worth getting. It is, but you gotta win over that casual audience. You gotta nail two things as a fighting game. You gotta have lots of characters that are fun and cool and flashy so the casuals like it, and you gotta have like solid netcode and gameplay so with deep mechanics but still being approachable so that people can learn and get good. Like, if you have those two things, you've got a winning fighting game.
Jungle Beast, Spirit Unleashed!
Here, catch.
I didn't catch it.
Come on.
Wolf wheel! Crush! Incinerate! Wolf Spirit! Rush!
Okay, good. I'm sorry. I'm just talking about what makes a good fighting game because I commented on how, like, the end card wasn't flashy enough. And I'm definitely a casual player, so...
Acceleration.
Oh, almost. Almost kept her alive.
Maximum. Maximum. Formation sword. Maximum.
I don't know how to approach with Cat.
Maximum. Formation airplane.
Jungle Beast, Spirit Unleashed! Incinerate! Wolf Spirit Rush! Wolf Wheel! Alpha! Wolf Wheel! Equal! Wolf Rush! Incinerate! Wolf Spirit Rush!
That is Eric the Quantum Ranger. I didn't even see him call the Megazord. Oh, that was a counter. Ah, ran out. That would have been a bad way to lose, though. The Quantum. The character's actually pretty cool, although he starts as a real jerk. So I feel like the stand back and shoot, like as the jerk in a fighting game, kind of suits his character. He gets better, though. He becomes a nice guy. But yeah, he's a jerk at first. He's the one I was talking about. He started off as a stuntman, and then he eventually got to where like he was a voice actor, so he got to do a lot of he gets to do a lot of like characters now, and he's actually the current voice of Virgil. That's the guy I was talking about earlier. All right, this will probably be the last one, but we'll see. We shall see. There's like 1 minute left. I'll do one more. Excuse me.
To defeat me, you'll have to be in complete harmony with your animal spirits and get very lucky.
I'm not just any ranger. Not by a long shot. Formation! Airplane!
Now he's gone.
Pressing for you. Gotcha. I'll be back.
I'll bet Adam's gonna make the list.
Check this out.
Oh, I thought that combo does not combo.
Shall we dance? Follow my lead. Here's my finale. See ya.
Oh wow, he's already got a tier. I guess he's been out long enough.
Pressing for you. Pressing for you. Be right back. Pressing for you. Maybe This is the courage of a wolf. Lunar Cyclone.
Ooh.
Wolfweed Jungle Fury will bring the challenge alpha. Body crush. Wolfweed alpha.
Megazord, ready.
Wolfweed fight. Knee crush. Knee crush. Knee crush. Wolfweed alpha. Knee crush. Step back. Incinerate. Wolfweed. This is the courage of a wolf. Lunar Cyclone.
Ah, Lord Drakon, the boss of the game. Makes sense. Evil Dimension Tommy.
And now I'm on my break.
Oh man. If they wanted like presentation, I feel like I really could have helped them out. It's like helping them storyboards. Like, no, this is what happens when they win. They turn around, they do a pose, and the person behind them falls down, and then boom! That's how you do it. But I mean, come on, right? Oh wait, that was it. Okay, this is the last one. Yeah, my bad. I got to like talking about how I would do the end cards. I completely missed the stop time. This is the last one. Hopefully it's a win, but we'll see.
2, 1.
Bigger they are. Back off. Knee crush. Knee crush. Knee crush.
Man, I've done that.
Knee crush. Whoa.
Oh, I can't combo her because I'm not the controlled character. The hardest, as in the worst, or the best?
Go, Megaforce! Yellow Ranger power
Final wave! Uh-oh.
Jungle Fury Wolf Ranger. Incinerate.
Time for action.
Megazord, ready.
That was silly.
Incinerate. Incinerate.
This'll do it. Don't underestimate Jason. That's what I learned from the other time. Oh, okay. He gave up. I don't know. That's all I can think of.
That's how we do it, Cat Ranger style.
Alright. Well, we shall call that a stream. I hope we all enjoyed ourselves. That was pretty fun. Got to talk Power Rangers, which I always love to do. So yeah, there's a big story mode which follows the story of Shattered Dimensions. If you guys like at some point, I might do it just to do it, because I don't know. I don't actually know the story. All I know is Tommy in another dimension is evil and takes over the world and goes to other dimensions and fights Power Rangers. So it's pretty intense. So yeah. Next week, Monday, we'll continue Final Fantasy II. I imagine we are going to invade the Dreadnought and hopefully, you know, do other things that I remembered, not in that order, because I honestly don't remember. And then next Wednesday, we'll continue Bravely Default 2, which so far has been super fun, so I'm really enjoying that. Next Friday, unless some kind of news comes out, which who knows, we'll play this again. So yeah, thanks so much for coming. Like, favorite, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff. And yeah, hope you have a great night and fair winds in your travels.